Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gents. It is your good brother Jay News here on the Hit the Ropes podcast. I am here going to be breaking down and running through the results for everything that we have missed throughout the last couple of weeks. So let's get the show started. For all of you guys that follow, you know what's going on with Delores, so I'm just here to fill you in as to what's been happening with the wrestling stuff the last couple of weeks. So we're going to start off where we usually start off on the reviews. WWE Raw is first as per the use. So we're going to go back to the 23rd of February. As you know, if you don't know, WWE Monday Night Raw airs on Netflix. So for those who are interested in watching, go watch Raw on Netflix every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So on the 23rd, we had Elimination Chamber qualifying triple threat matches. We had Jey Uso defeat Bronson Reed and El Grande Americano. Natty Neidhart defeated Maxine Dupree by referee stoppage. Javon Evans defeated Kofi Kingston in his qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber. And then to end the night, we had Raquel Rodriguez defeat Io Sky and Kairi Sane. That was on the 23rd. We then had the following week, March 2nd, I believe, was the date. We had Dragon Lee versus Gunther, where Gunther defeated Dragon Lee. El Grande Americano defeated Rayo Americano. Jimmy Uso defeated Austin Theory via DQ. And then Penta defeated Dominic Mysterio in a main event title change where Penta won the Intercontinental Championship from Dominic Mysterio. On the 9th, which was the previous week, or this past week, should I say, we had WWE Women's Intercontinental Title #1 Contendership Gauntlet match where Bayley defeated Asuka, Ivy Nile, Io Sky, Lyra Valkyria, and Raquel Rodriguez. This is the way that it broke down in the Gauntlet match. Io Sky pinned Lyra Valkyria. Io Sky pinned Raquel Rodriguez. Ivy Nile pinned Io Sky. Bayley pinned Ivy Nile. And then Bayley pinned Asuka to eventually win the match. For the WWE Intercontinental title, we had Penta the champion defeat El Grande Americano. And then to end the show, we had Obafemi in a meat versus meat match defeat Rusev. On to NXT. Back to the back. On the 26th of February, we had a WWE NXT Tag Team title match. It was the Vanity Project defeating Dark State for the title change there. So the Vanity Project is now the Tag Team Champions of NXT. Keanu Carver continues his ascent in NXT as he defeats Sean Legacy. For the WWE Speed title triple threat match, we had Elio LaFleur defeat Jasper Troy and Eli Knight. Elio LaFleur is now the WWE Speed champion. For the WWE NXT Women's title match, we had Jason Jane, the champion, defeat Sol Ruka. In about 4 seconds, we finally had Zarya turn on Sol Ruka on this episode. So that's why it only lasted 4 seconds. Zarya came in and she speared Sol Ruka there. And JC Jane just took advantage before the bell rung. And then after the bell rung, and she just got the pin on Sol Ruka. WWE Women's Speed title #1 contendership tournament semifinal match. We have Thea Hale defeat Blake Monroe yet again. Uriah Connors, the youngest Finley, along with Ariana Grace, Channing Lorenzo, and Lexis King of the Birthright faction. He defeated Kale Dixon along with Mr. Chase. We then go on to the 3rd of March, where we had NXT 827, WWE NXT North American title match. We have Miles Bourne defeat Ethan Page in what seemed like something that was well overdue for Miles Bourne. Then we had the WWE Women's Speed title #1 contendership tournament semifinal match. Ren Sinclair defeated Nikita Lyons. And then we had Hank and Tank along with Shiloh Hill in a 6-man match defeat the Vanity Project of Brad Baylor, Jackson Drake, and Ricky Smokes. And then to end the night, we had the WWE NXT Women's title match. It was JC Jane going one-on-one against Zarya. That turned out to be a no contest due to interference, and so Ruka getting her comeuppance on both JC Jane and Zarya. We go ahead on to this past week's episode of NXT, which happened on the 10th. We had the triple threat match of Eli Knight and Shawn Legacy Eli Knight and Shawn Legacy defeated Jasper Troy, but it was a triple threat match. I think Eli Knight won this match. So that's how it all broke down. The Birthright, Lexus King and Uriah Connors, they defeated No Quarter Catch Crew. In this particular instance, the defeat came at the hands of Charlie Dempsey. Charlie Dempsey turning his back on Tavion Heights. His father, Charlie Dempsey's father, William Regal, Uriah Connors' father, David Finley, came out to the stage, gave a look over to Charlie Dempsey while Charlie Dempsey was on the outside. Charlie Dempsey then takes out Tavion Heights, rolls him back up into the ring, and then the Birthright takes advantage and gets the pin there. Charlie Dempsey, now a member of the Birthright crew. Soruka defeated Lady Reed in a one-on-one matchup versus one of the members of, I forget what JC Jane's female group is right now. Sorry, folks. But Soruka gets the win there. WWE Women's Speed Title #1 Contendership Tournament final match. Ren Sinclair defeated Thea Hale. So Ren Sinclair is now the #1 contender to the Women's Speed Title. Ethan Page and Ricky Saints in a tag match defeated Joe Hendry and Miles Bourne. And that was NXT for this week. On to SmackDown. Breaking it down from the 27th of February. Uncle Howdy, a.k.a. Bo Dallas, defeated Solo Sikoa. Tiffany Stratton defeated Kairi Sane. Obafemi defeated The Miz. In the WWE United States title match, we had Carmelo Hayes, the champion, defeat Mike Cardona. Jordan Grace defeated Candice LeRae. WWE Women's Tag Team title match, we had the Irresistible Forces defeat Riho. This is where the title change happened. The Irresistible Forces of Lash Legend and Nia Jax are now the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. And then in a final Elimination Chamber qualifying match, we had Logan Paul defeat Jacob Fatu. So that broke down then. On the 6th, we had the WWE United States title match. Carmelo Hayes, the champion, defeated El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair, Charlexa, as they are called, defeated Julia and Kiana James. WWE Tag Team title #1 contender tag team turmoil match. We had Damian Priest and R-Truth come out the winners in this match. This match included Fraxium, Los Garzas, the Motor City Machine Guns, and the Wyatt Six. The way it broke down, Fraxium eliminated the Motor City Machine Guns, Los Garzas eliminated Fraxium, Los Garzas eliminated the Wyatt Six, and then Damian Priest and R-Truth eliminated Los Garzas. Obafemi defeated Johnny Gargano. And in the undisputed WWE title match, we had Cody Rhodes defeat Drew McIntyre a week after the fact that Elimination Chamber went down. Cody Rhodes is now yet again the undisputed WWE champion going into WrestleMania. We then had SmackDown, which was this past Friday, non-title tag team match. The Wyatt Six, they defeated the MFTs of Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. In a non-title match, we had Jade Cargill go one-on-one against Michin. Jade Cargill got the win there. Then Jade Cargill and Rhea Ripley went toe-to-toe via a promo battle. They kept it short this week around in comparison to the previous week. The WWE Women's Tag Team title match, we had the Irresistible Forces of Lash Legend and Nia Jax defeat Charlexa. Damian Priest and R-Truth defeated Los Garzas in a regular tag match there. And then Tiffany Stratton defeats Kiana James in a one-on-one. And then to end the night, we had Trick Williams defeat Jacob Fatu. On to AAA, or AAA, Lucha Libre Worldwide. They had their shows over the last couple of weeks. This is the show from the 21st. AAA on Fox also airs on YouTube for folks who are interested in it. In the AAA Latin American title match, we had El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. defeat Belsador. AAA World Cruiserweight title match, we had Laredo Kid, the champion, defeat TJ Perkins. And then we had the match versus Abismo Negro Jr. defeating El Fiscal via DQ. On the 28th, we had another show. AAA World Cruiserweight title #1 contendership match. Dragon Lee defeated Jack Cartwheel in a non-title Rey de Reyes 2026 qualifying four-way match. We had El Grande Americano defeating El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. and Ethan Page along with Omos. The 7th of March, they had another AAA show. El Hijo de Vikingo defeated Dinámico. Rey de Reyes 2026 qualifying four-way match. Santos Escobar defeated Abismo Negro Jr., Mr. Iguana, and Psycho Clown. And then we had El Grande Americano defeating La Parca to end that show. On to Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber took place, I believe, 2 weekends ago. We had the WWE Women's Title #1 Contendership Elimination Chamber match. Rhea Ripley won that match. The way it broke down was Kiana James eliminated Alexa Bliss, Raquel Rodriguez eliminated Asuka and Kiana James, Tiffany Stratton eliminated Raquel Rodriguez, and Rhea Ripley ended up eliminating Tiffany Stratton to get her title shot. So Rhea Ripley is going to be taking on Jade going into WrestleMania, and they've started up their beef over on SmackDown, which we have seen, and I have broken down to you guys over the results for SmackDown. The WWE Women's Intercontinental Title match, AJ Lee defeated Becky Lynch. The WWE World Heavyweight Title match, CM Punk defeated Finn Balor. And then for the undisputed WWE Title #1 Contendership Elimination Chamber match, we had Randy Orton get the win here. It broke down with the following: Logan Paul eliminated Javon Evans, Logan Paul eliminated LA Knight, Logan Paul eliminated Trick Williams, Cody Rhodes then eliminated Logan Paul, and then Randy Orton eliminated Cody Rhodes. NXT Vengeance Day, NXT. This was on the 7th of March. We had a street fight between Blake Monroe and Jada Parker. Tony D'Angelo had a dominating match against Deion Lennox where he defeated him. WWE NXT Women's North American title match. We had Tatum Paxley defeat Izzy Dame. So Tatum Paxley is now your new NXT Women's North American champion. In the NXT Underground match, we had Lola Vice defeat Kalani Jordan. And then for the WWE NXT title match, we had Joe Hendry, the champion, retain his championship going up against Ricky Saints. Going on to Rey de Reyes 2026, which I believe took place yesterday. Yes, that's right. We had the AAA Reina de Reyes title match. Flamer, who's the champion, she had a mystery opponent who ended up being Bailey. They went one-on-one, and Flamer beat Bailey. Rey de Reyes 2026 final four-way match. We had El Grande Americano winning that match. He defeated he defeated the original El Grande Americano, La Parca, and Santos Escobar. And then in the AAA Mega Title non-disqualification match, we had Dominic Mysterio, the champion, defeat El Hijo de Vikingo. On to AEW, All Elite Wrestling Dynamite for the last couple of weeks. Going on to the episode that happened on February 25th. AEW Continental Title Eliminator match. We had Jon Moxley, the champion, defeat El Clone in what was a very interesting and entertaining match. Gabe Kidd defeated Orange Cassidy in a one-on-one. Kevin Knight defeated Mansoor. AEW Women's World Tag Team Title match. We had the Babes of Wrath of Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale. The champions, they defeated and retained against Megabad, which is Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford, via DQ. At the end of that match, Lena Cross came in and attacked members of the Babes of Wrath. Unfortunately, in this match, Penelope Ford got hurt. She hurt her ankle, and she's going to be out for some time. And it's now Megan Bayne and Lena Cross leading the way as a tag team towards the Women's Tag Team Championships. Brody King defeated Mark Davis in a meat fest. In the Mile High Madness match, anything goes 10-man tag, which was an entertaining match. If folks want to go back and watch that, you can. It was a fun-ass match. It was Jack Perry, the Rascals of Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz, along with the Young Bucks of Matt and Nick Jackson. They defeated FTR, The Demand of Bishop Khan, Ricochet, and Toa Liona. On to the 4th of March, AEW World Title match. We had MJF defeating Kevin Knight, and which was a fantastic showing for Kevin Knight, but MJF retaining there. Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy, they took on the Dogs of Clark Connors and Gabe Kidd. This was the episode, I believe, where David Finlay ended up showing up after the match was over. After Darby and Orange Cassidy won, David Finlay of New Japan Pro Wrestling fame finally came over to the AEW side of things, came out, hit Orange Cassidy with the shillelagh, joined the Dogs, and now the Dogs of Clark Connors, Gabe Kidd, and David Finlay are officially All Elite. The Brawling Birds of Alex Windsor and Jamie Hayter, they defeated the Inspiration of Cassie Lee and Jesse McKay. It seems like the Inspiration are being used right now as enhancement talent, to say the least, but they are signed to AEW. So there's that. Adam Page defeated Marty Snow in 10 seconds. It was a quick blow-through match for the hanger. AEW Continental Title Eliminator match. It was Jon Moxley, the champion, defeating Hechicero in a hotly contested bout there. AEW Women's World Title match. It was Thekla, the champion, defeating Thunder Rosa in a match where Thunder Rosa looked real good, man. She looks like she hasn't lost a step yet. in that match, but Tekla retained. AEW World Trios title match. We had the Don Callis family of Kazuchika Okada, Kyle Fletcher, and Mark Davis defeat Jet Set Rodeo, Adam Page, Kevin Knight, and Mike Bailey. As you guys can tell here, Kevin Knight had double duty on the night. That was used as the internal story for the show that night. Be it that Kevin Knight did wrestle twice. He was the one who ate the pin here against the Don Callis family with a little bit of help from MJF. But that was that version of Dynamite. And then on to this week's episode of Dynamite. It was the Death Riders of Claudio Castagnoli and John Moxley. They defeated the Don Callis family members of Echizero and Konosuke Takeshita. AEW TNT title match. We had Kyle Fletcher, the champion, defeat Speedball Mike Bailey in what seems to be the match of the year contender type match between Kyle Fletcher and Mike Bailey. It was an awesome match, folks. It was tremendous. Go back and watch that if you had a chance to. Singles match, Brody King in 20 seconds beat Jaya Jewel in a quick squash there. That was more for the use of an angle post match where Shane Strickland, Swerve, came out and tried to attack Brody King with a chain, and Brody broke the chain and all hell broke loose, or whatever the case is. So that's a good lead into Revolution, which is today. The Dogs of David Finlay and Gabe Kidd, they defeated Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy. So they continue their feud. AEW TBS title match. We had Willow Nightingale, the champion, defeat Persephone. And what was a good match and a good spotlight match for Persephone, having her, I think it was only her first or second match on Dynamite. I forget where. But Persephone looked good here. She's now a dual contracted talent between CMLL and AEW. So have a look out for Persephone via ROH and AEW. FTR, they teamed with Tommaso Ciampa, and they defeated Mark Briscoe and the Young Bucks here, as Mark Briscoe seems to have his blood feud going with Tommaso Ciampa, and the Young Bucks have their feud going with FTR into Revolution. Ring of Honor, for the last couple of weeks, we go back to the 19th of February. We had Zeta Steel defeat Johnny Robbie in a very well contested match. Johnny Robbie showing out, continuing to show that she has improved leaps and bounds over the last year and a half. So she can be on AEW's radar going into the future. And Zeta Steel still being propped up and still being showcased and spotlighted on ROH TV. So she's definitely up next, as they say. Skyflight of Dante Martin, Darius Martin, and Scorpio Sky. They defeated Che Cabrera and TMDK. Che Cabrera, not a part of TMDK, but TMDK's members here, or that is that bad dude Tito and Shane Haste. Mark Davis defeated the Tuckman. Sisters of Sin, Julia Hart and Sky Blue, they defeated Aisha and Frankie B. Dalton Castle and the Outrunners in a 6-man tag. They defeated the No Short Wrestling. Jack Osborne, Sam Osborne, and Will Kiedis. Mina Shirakawa defeated Charlie Evans. Big shouts to the Chevs. And then Robbie Eagles defeated Sean Dean. On the 26th, which was 2 weeks ago at this point, Adam Priest defeated JD Drake. TMDK's Bad Dude Tito and Shane Haste, they defeated the Frat House of Cole Carter and Griff Garrison. ROH Women's World Television title match has the champion of Red Velvet defeated Zeta Steel. Big Bill, Brian Keith, and the Grizzled Young Veterans, they defeated Che Cabrera, CJ Tino, Dom Kubrick, and Richie Slade. Skyflight, Dante Martin, Darius Martin, and Scorpio Sky, they defeated Los Suavecitos of Adrian Quest, Danny Rose, and Ricky G. Jay Lethal defeated Tommy Billington in a one-on-one match. Satman Singh had his squash match there versus Jordan Oasis. Persephone defeated Johnny Robbie. Commander defeated Tony Nese in an aerial assault match. ROH World Television title proving ground match had the returning champion of Nick Wayne with Mother Wayne and Kip Sabian by his side defeat Lucas Riley. And then ROH Women's Pure title match, we had Deonna Purrazzo back on ROH TV, thankfully, as the champion, defeating Trish Adora. On to the March 5th episode of ROH Wrestling on Honor Club. Persephone defeated Sarah Leone. Good showing for Sarah. Sarah is an indie wrestler from Spain. She was also part of Bailey's Lodestone Women's seminar. So keep an eye out for Sarah Leone in the future here in the States, as she's here in the States doing her thing on the indies, and hopefully she might get some more exposure on ROH. We'll see. Commander defeated Sidney Akim. So Sid has lost some weight in recent months. He looks good. He's fit. He's still doing all the flippy stuff and whatnot. His match versus Commander was very entertaining. So if folks want to go back and watch that, you can. Top Flight Dante Martin and Darius Martin. They defeated the Grizzled Young Veterans of James Drake and Zach Gibson. Justice for the Grizzled Young Veterans. I hate the fact that they eat so many damn pins and lose so much between ROH and AEW. Paid in Full, the new tag name of Big Bill and Brian Keith. I like that name. They defeated Darian Bankston and Kieran Gray. In a Pure Rules match, we had Josh Woods defeat Nathan Cruz. Adam Priest and Tommy Billington defeated the Workhorsemen of Anthony Henry and JD Drake. Mina Shirakawa defeated Zeta Steele in a one-on-one matchup. The Bang Bang Gang returned to action as Juice Robinson returned from injury. It was Juice and Austin Gunn defeating the MXM collection of Mansoor and Mason Madden. Lacey Lane getting some shine on ROH TV. She defeated Robin Renegade in a one-on-one match. And then we had a 4-leaf clover, 4-corner survival elimination match where AR Fox defeated Lee Johnson and Matt Menard and Shane Taylor. Shane Taylor eliminated Matt Menard, AR Fox eliminated Shane Taylor, and AR Fox eliminated Lee Johnson, which led to the AEW International title match, which has Kazuchika Okada, the champion, defeat AR Fox. That was AR Fox's win for the 4-leaf clover match. He won that international title match, and he got romped by Okada. We go on to AEW Collision for the last couple of weeks. Back on to the 28th of February, we had the Death Riders of Claudio Castagnoli, Danny Garcia, Pac, and Wheeler Yuta defeat the Don Callis family of Josh Alexander, Lance Archer, Rocky Romero, and Trent Beretta. Tommaso Ciampa defeated Jay Lethal in a one-on-one match. The Brawling Birds of Alex Windsor and Jamie Hayter, they defeated Gypsy Mac and Tyra Ruzumi. The Don Callis family, Kazuchika Okada and Kyle Fletcher, Proto Okada, defeated Top Flight's Dante Martin and Darius Martin. Tony Storm had a one-on-one matchup with Zeta Steele. Nice interaction between those two ladies. Chris Statlander and Thunder Rosa teamed up to go up against the Sisters of Sin as Chris Statlander and Thunder Rosa got the win there. And then in a banger of a main event, Andrade El Idolo defeated Tomohiro Ishii. We then had the 7th of March AEW World Tag Team title matches. FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood. They defeated the Rascals of Desmond Xavier and Zachary Wentz. That was the rematch from the Eliminator match where the Rascals got their title shot here. Danny Garcia went one-on-one against Tommaso Ciampa. He defeated Tommaso Ciampa via nefarious means. Swerve Strickland defeated Gravity in a $200,000 four-way tag match. We had Private Party get the win in this match. They're $200K richer. They defeated La Facción Ingobernable of Dralístico and Rush as they made their return to AEW TV. The Outrunners and the Swirl. Lita Cross and Megan Bayne, now a tag team. They defeated the Timeless Love Bombs of Mina Shirakawa and Tony Storm. And then we had the Dogs of Clark Connors, David Finley, and Gabe Kidd have their enhancement talent match, basically, where they ran through some local talent of Cosmo Orion, GMO Kaminari, and Jaden Monroe. And then we had Konosuke Takeshita defeat Claudio Castagnoli. We go on to yesterday's episode of Collision. Kevin Knight defeated El Clone. Triangle of Madness, Julia Hart, Sky Blue, and Thekla had their enhancement talent match versus Charisma, Tate Vic, and Viva Van. Mark Davis defeated Commander in a well put together match between the differentiating styles of the Big Bruiser versus the high flying Lucha guy. The Demand of Bishop Khan, Ricochet, and Toa Leone defeated the Bang Bang Gang of Ace Austin, Austin Gunn, and Juice Robinson. All the men involved in this match will be part of the 21-man battle royal outside of the other members of the band. That is going to be for Ricochet's national championship today at Revolution. Lena Cross went one-on-one against Mina Shirakawa, and then we had one of the other matches of the week. It was Andrade El Idolo defeating Máscara Dorada in what was one of the better matches on AEW TV this week, let alone this year. So that's Collision for you guys. On to TNA. For the last couple of weeks, we go back to the 26th of February. The Nemeths, Nick and Ryan, defeated Leon Slater and Mike Santana. Danny Luna continues her hot streak as she's defeated Lei Ying Lee. AJ Francis, newly re-signed with TNA, defeated Mance Warner via DQ. This is before Mance and Steph ended up leaving within the last week or so from TNA. Jada Stone defeated Tasha Steelz, and then the system of Bear Bronson, Brian Myers, Cedric Alexander, and Eddie Edwards. They defeated the Hardy Boys of Jeff and Matt Hardy, along with the Righteous of Dutch and Vincent. We then go on to the following week of what happened on TNA, or this past week, should I say. TNA had their Thursday Night Impact show, which airs now on AMC for those who want to know and watch TNA. The Hardys of Jeff and Matt Hardy defeated Sinner and Saint of Judas Icarus and Travis Williams. Indy Hartwell defeated Kelsey Heather. BDE, Rich Swann, and Trey Miguel defeated Order 4 of Jason Hodge, John Schuyler, and Mustafa Ali. We then had AJ Francis in a one-on-one match defeat Elijah. Ricky Sosa making his Impact debut. He defeated Brad Attitude. If people don't know Ricky Sosa, you will know his. He's not just an entrance theme, folks. Sosa Bang Bang is all over the internet. But the kid's a talented wrestler, and he's getting his opportunity to shine on TNA. So look out for him in the future and in the present. Atlanta Street Fight, we had Moose defeating Cedric Alexander. That ended the TNA show on Thursday. On to GCW. We have a couple of shows of GCW stuff to go through. What's My Name? GCW. This took place on the 27th of February. Team Rochester, Carmelo Lee, Matic, Ryan O'Neal, Vaughn Vertigo, and Vince Balor. They defeated Team Not From Here of Devious Cass, Jeffrey John, Junie Underwood, Kylon King, and Sal Mistretta. We then had Ray Jazz defeat Dustin Waller. Violence is Forever of Dominic Guarini and Kevin Koo defeated High Seas of Claudia Nick Ando. The Blade, welcome back to The Blade, defeating Jimmy Lloyd. KJ Orso defeating Don Freeze. GCW Ultraviolet title match. We had Otis Cougar, the champion, defeat Beastman. CPA defeated Effie. And for the GCW World title match, we had Atticus Cougar, the champion, defeat Cheat. On to Baller Blocking. To the one and only E40. On the 28th of February, Teriyaki defeated Dustin Waller. Beastman defeated Jimmy Lloyd. Gringo Loco defeated KJ Orso. In the GCW Tag Team title match, we had YDNP, Alec Price, and Jordan Oliver, the champions, defeat the Savage Gnomes of Bear Bronson and Gabby Forza. The JCW title match went down. It was Charlie Mason, the champion, defeating Dr. Redacted. Jeffrey John defeated Don Freeze and Effie and Junie Underwood and Kylon King and Seabass Finn. In a multi-man match there, GCW World title match, we had Atticus Cougar, the champion, defeat Megan Bain. Joey Janela with Brody Lee Jr. at his side defeated The Blade. And then for the GCW Ultraviolet title match, we had Otis Cougar, the champion, defeat Matt Tremont. It was a no contest, should I say, between Otis Cougar and Matt Tremont for that show for GCW. GCW, they said it couldn't be done in Kentucky. This match, or this show, should I say, took place on March 6th. Jeffrey John defeated Jackie Thad, Jake Bravo, Jake Oman, and Junie Underwood in a multi-man match. Christian Napier defeated Gavin Ash. GCW Tag Team title match, we have Busta and the Brain of Alec Price and Jordan Oliver. The champions, they defeated Bobby Flacco and Teriyaki. Shane Mercer defeated Ethan Hayrie. Too Tough Tony making his comeback to GCW defeated Beastman. Billy Starks defeated Ryan O'Neal. GCW World title match, we had Atticus Cougar, the champion, defeat Larry D. And then for the Ultraviolet title match, we had Otis Cougar, the champion, defeat Reed Bentley. So suave, or so I don't know. So Alive. I couldn't even read that. Sorry, guys. On the 7th of March, So Alive GCW event went down. Joey Janela defeated Anakin Murphy. Violence is Forever of Dominic Guarini and Kevin Koo. They defeated The Outbreak of Abel Booker and Jackson Crowley. Gary J defeated Beastman. Gringo Loco defeated Marcus Mathers. Shotzi Blackheart defeated Nate Webb. Busta and the Brain, along with Ryan O'Neal, they defeated Bobby Blacko, Gavin Ash, and Teriyaki and Jeffrey John. And Christian Robinson and Rachel Armstrong, and Facade and Junie Underwood and Logan Cavazos. Sorry about that there, folks. Josh Bishop defeated Sam Holloway in a one-on-one. The brothers of Funstruction, Rufo the Clown and Yabo the Clown, they defeated Bang and Matthews of August Matthews and Davey Bang. Vipress, the Chola wrestling legend, she defeated Brittany Brooks. The second year crew, AJ Gray and Matthew Justice, they went to a no contest with Atticus Cougar and Otis Cougar, and then Atticus Cougar, Christian Napier, and Otis Cougar got into a 6-man tag, and they defeated the second year crew of AJ Gray, Mance Warner, and Matthew Justice. GCW Ransom Show. This show went down on the 8th of March. We had Chico Suave defeating Joey Janela via DQ. Violence is Forever, the tag team of Dominic Guarini and Kevin Koo. They defeated the brothers of Funstruction of Rufo and Yabo the Clown. Teriyaki defeated Bobby Flacco, Gavin Ash, Jack Cartwheel, and Marcus Mathers and Ryan O'Neal in a multi-man match. Dr. Redacted went one-on-one with Nate Webb, and he got the win there. Dr. Redacted, that is JCW Tag Team Title 4-way match. We have Busta and the Brain, the champions. They won this match against Bang and Matthews. The Outbreak of Abel Booker and Jackson Crowley, and the Unsigned and Don't Care of Anakin Murphy and Gary J. The GCW World Title match had Atticus Cougar, the champion, defeat Gringo Loco. Shotzi Blackheart went into a no contest, which only lasted 4 minutes against Vipress. And then we had a tag team death match, which included Bando 48, which is Christian Napier and Otis Cougar, defeating Shotzi Blackheart and Vipress. Ashes to Ashes, the next GCW show to talk about on the 14th of March, which was yesterday. In a singles match, we have Blake Christian defeat Marcus Mathers. Alec Price went one-on-one against Gary J. Alec Price winning the match there. John Wayne Murdoch defeated Vipress. Teriyaki defeated Anakin Murphy, Don Freeze, Junie Underwood, Logan Cavazos, and Ray Jazz in a multi-man match. In a death match, we had Mr. Danger defeat Jimmy Lloyd. GCW World Title match, Atticus Cougar, the champion. He retained as he defeated Slade. And then for the GCW Ultraviolent title match, we had Otis Cougar, the champion, defeat Connor Claxton. HOG House of Glory, my local indie. Turf War went down on the 6th of March. Myron Reed, 1/3 of the Rascals, along with his wife or his girlfriend, baby mama, Killer Kelly. He defeated Ken Broadway. In a non-title match, we had Darren Richardson defeat JJ Doze. HOG Women's title match, Shotzi Blackheart, the champion. She retained as she had a very interesting, fun, and entertaining match with Killer Kelly. This is the show that took place in Chicago. Gringo Loco defeated Trick Davis. HOG Crown Jewel title match, Zilla Fatu, the champion. He defeated Bishop Dyer. Private Party came back, made an appearance at HOG of Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn. They defeated Bang and Matthews of August Matthews and Davey Bang. And then HOG heavyweight title match went down. Charles Mason, the champion, went to a no contest with Brian Keith. New Japan Pro Wrestling. This will cover the end of Fantastica Mania. So we'll get that on the road for you guys. On the 22nd of February, we had Hijo de Stuka Jr. and Shomakato in a tag match, defeating Tatsuya Matsumoto and Tiger Mask. House of Torture members Shoya Yoshinobu Kanemaru and Yujiro Takahashi. They defeated Koji Max of Okamura and Satoshi Kojima and Ultimo Guerrero. Philip Marlowe Jr. and Unbound Co., which was Bone Soldier Jr., Daiki Nagai, Shingo Takagi, and Titan, defeated El Desperado, Masatori Yasuda, 609, Master Wato, and Ryusuke Taguchi, along with Stigma. Lightning 3-way match. We had Echicero versus Soberano Jr. versus Templario. It ended up being a 10-minute time-limit draw. A time limit draw, which went to 10 minutes. Fantastica Mania 2026 Tag Team Tournament semifinal match. We had Averno and Magnus defeat Atlantis and Atlantis Jr., and then the other semifinal match had El Sky Team of Máscara Dorada and Místico defeat Los Viajeros del Espacio, Futuro, and Valiente Jr. On to the 23rd, we had Hijo de Stuka Jr. versus Hijo de Stuka Jr. and Yujiro Takahashi of HOT of House of Torture. They defeated Futuro and Masatori Yasuda. Unbound Co.'s Bone Soldier Jr., Daiki Nagai, Philip Marlowe Jr., Shingo Takagi, and Titan. They defeated Koji Max of Okamura and Satoshi Kojima, 609 of Master Wato and Ryusuke Taguchi, along with Shomakato. Magnus and Ultimo Guerrero, they defeated Stigma and Templario. In a lightning match, we had Atlantis go 1-on-1 against Tiger Mask. That was a time limit draw after 10 minutes. Averno, Hechicero, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru, they defeated Atlantis Jr., Máscara Dorada, and Valiente Jr. And then to end the night, we had Show and Soberano Jr. defeat El Desperado and Mystico. On to the 24th of February, Stigma went 1-on-1 against Daiki Nagai. In a Relevos Increíbles tag team match, we had Satoshi Kojima and Tiger Mask defeat Hijo de Stuka Jr. and Masatori Yasuda. House of Torture members Sho, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, Yujiro Takahashi, they defeated Master Wato, Okumura, and Shoma Kato. Unbound Co's Bone Soldier Jr., Philip Marlowe Jr., Shingo Takagi, and Titan. They defeated El Desperado, Futuro, Ryusuke Taguchi, and Tatsuya Matsumoto. In the Relevos Increíbles six-man tag team match, we had Hechicero, Soberano Jr. and Ultimo Guerrero defeat Atlantis Jr. and Templario. And in the Fantastica Mania 2026 tag team tournament final match, we had El Sky team of Máscara Dorada and Mystico defeat Averno and Magnus. On to the 26th, which I believe was the final show of Fantastica Mania 2026. On the New Japan side, Los Viajeros del Espacio, Futuro and Valiente Jr., along with Masatori Yasuda, they defeated 639 of Master Wato and Ryusuke Taguchi, along with Tatsuya Matsumoto. Titan went 1-on-1 against Shoma Kato. He won there. Titan, that is. Relevos Increíbles six-man tag team match, House of Torture, Yoshinobu Kanemaru and Yujiro Takahashi, along with Magnus. They defeated Cozy Max of Okumura and Satoshi Kojima, along with Tiger Mask. Diamima was on hand for that particular show, as she was ringside with Cozy Max and Tiger Mask there. Relevos Increíbles tag team match, we had Hatsuratsu Guerrero and Ultimo Guerrero defeat United Empires, Templario, and Zane J. Atlantis, Mystico, and Stigma defeated Hijo de Stuka Jr., Show, and Soberano Jr. World Historic light heavyweight title match, we had Averno defeat Atlantis Jr. So Atlantis Jr. losing that match there, and Averno now is the World Historic Lightweight Heavyweight Champion. And then to end the night, we had Máscara Dorada defeat Hechicero in a 1-on-1. The New Beginning in the USA. That went down on the 27th of February. David Finlay went 1-on-1 against Fred Rosser in a pretty decent match. That was David Finlay's last match for New Japan Pro Wrestling properly. New Japan Strong open-weight title match. We had Oleg Boltin defeat Tomohiro Ishii. That was a title change. Oleg Boltin now the New Japan Strong open-weight champion. Unfortunately, Tomohiro Ishii is suffering from some neck trouble, so he is out with injury currently. So speedy recovery and all that to Tomohiro Ishii. Shouts to Tomohiro Ishii. AEW National Title match. We had Ricochet go 1-on-1 against Taiji Ishimori, where Ricochet retained his championship. El Desperado and Kushida looked very well as a tag team as they defeated Busta and the Brain of Alec Price and Jordan Oliver. For the NJPW World Television Title match, we had El Phantasmo, the champion, versus Konosuke Takeshita. That went initially to a time limit draw. Then they restarted the match and they went to an extra 5 minutes of sudden death, where Konosuke Takeshita eventually defeated El Phantasmo, where the title changed hands, and now Konosuke Takeshita is the NJPW World Television title holder. For the IWGP Tag Team title match, we have the Knockout Brothers of Oscar and Yuto Ice defeat the Gates of Agnia, Bishop Khan, and Toa Leona. IWGP Women's title match, Shuri defeated Athena in what was the match of the night before we got to the main event. And then we got to the IWGP Global Heavyweight title match, which was Yota Tsuji, the champion, defeating Andrade El Idolo in which was a banger of a main event. And that ended up being the match of the night. But the last two matches definitely delivered there. On to the next New Japan show, Fantastica Mania. Continued on the 27th. I think I did this show. But I'll go through this again. Averno defeat. Oh, that's right. This is the show that took place in the morning, and then the other show took place at night. Sorry, guys. So Averno defeated Shoma Kato. Hijo de Stuka Jr. along with House of Torture members Sho, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Yujiro Takahashi. They defeated Masatori Yasuda, Master Wato, Stigma, and Tetsuya Matsumoto. Tiger Mask defeated Magnus. Relevos Increíbles six-man tag team match. We had Atlantis Jr., Ryusuke Taguchi defeat Cozy Max, Okumura, Satoshi Kojima, and Hechicero along with Diamima in the corner. Los Viajeros del Espacio. Futuro and Valiente Jr., along with Máscara Dorada, they defeated Hatsuratsu Guerrero and Unbound Co. members Daiki Nagai and Titan. Templario went 1-on-1 against Ultimo Guerrero. And then for the CMLL World Light Heavyweight title, we had Mystico defeat Soberano Jr. NJPW Tamashi. This took place on the 28th. These are the New Japan talents that wrestle over in the New Zealand, Australia area. So we had Thor Keith versus Derek Bowl, Dorian Weber and Graham Hughes defeat B. Newman and Lance Adams. Nico Bell defeated TJ Isles or Illis. Johnny Recon and Liam Erickson defeated Don Fale and Maximilian. EC Brownie defeated James Shaw. And for the NJPW Tamashi tag team titles, we had the Pretty Boys of Magic, Mark, and Pretty Richie, the champions. They retained against Kawakupa and Toa. New Japan Cup. Going to get you guys up to date here with the New Japan Cup. Started on March 4th. Tatsuya Matsumoto defeated Taisei Nakahara, who is the new Young Lion. House of Torture, Chase Owens and Yujiro Takahashi in a tag match. They defeated Masatori Yasuda and Shota Umino. Oleg Bolton and Toru Yano. They defeated El Phantasmo and Jado. In the Unbound Co., Daiki Nagai, Drilla Maloney, Oscar, and Shingo Takagi. They defeated United Empire's Callum Newman, Hanare, Jake Lee, and Zane J. Master Wato, Taichi, and Tomoaki Hanma. They defeated House of Torture members Dick Togo, Doki, and Ren Narita. TMDK's Hartley Jackson, Kosei Fujita, Robbie Eagles, Ryohei Oiwa, and Zack Sabre Jr. They defeated Unbound Co.'s Gato, Robbie X, Taiji Ishimori, Yota Tsuji, and Yuto Ice. First round matches for the New Japan Cup. We had Don Fale being flanked by his members of House of Torture. He defeated Aaron Wolf. And then we had the New Japan Cup first round match to end the night, where we had Yua Uemura defeat the Great Okan. On to the fifth, Masatori Yasuda defeated Taisei Nakahara in another Young Lion match. Aaron Wolf, Master Wato, Shota Umino, and Toru Yano. They defeated House of Torture members Chase Owens, Doki, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Yujiro Takahashi. Unbound Co.'s Gato and Shingo Takagi. They defeated House of Torture members Dick Togo and Don Fale. United Empire's Hanare, Jake Lee, and Jacob Boston Young. They defeated Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, along with Tatsuya Matsumoto. Unbound Crows, Drilla Maloney, and Oscar. They defeated United Empire's Callum Newman and Zane J. TMDK's Hartley Jackson, Kosei Fujita, Robbie Eagles, Ryohei Oiwa, and Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Unbound Co.'s Daiki Nagai, Robbie X, Taiji Ishimori, Yota Tsuji, and Yuto Ice. More first-round matches for the New Japan Cup. Oleg Bolton defeated El Phantasmo, and Ren Narita defeated Tai Chi. That was the shows for the 54th anniversary event and New Japan Cup together. We had Unbound Co.'s Daiki Nagai and Drilla Maloney defeat Masatori Yasuda, Yua Uemura. United Empire's Francesco Akira, Great Okan, Hanare, Jacob Boston Young. They defeated Hiroki Goto, Oleg Bolton, Tatsuya Matsumoto, and Toru Yano. TMDK's Ryohei Oiwa and Zack Sabre Jr. They defeated Unbound Co.'s Gato and Yuto Ice. Unbound Co.'s Shingo Takagi and Yota Tsuji. They defeated House of Torture members Don Fale and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. House of Torture, Chase Owens, Dick Togo, Ren Narita, Sho, and Yujiro Takahashi. They defeated Aaron Rolfe, Leona, Satoshi Kojima, Shota Umino, and Tatsumi Fujinami. The Dragon returns. New Japan Cup 2026 for first round matches. We had Jake Lee defeat Yoshihashi via referee's decision. Callum Newman defeated Oscar. For the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team title match, we had Unbound Co.'s Robbie X and Taiji Ishimori defeat the Ichiban Sweet Boys via title change here. So we have the Unbound Co. as the new IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team champions. Yeah, I'm not even going to speak on that. That to me was just random and ridiculous. Nothing to do with the Unbound Co. It's just more or less the booking of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championships there. And then for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title, we had Doki the champion defeat Master Wato. New Japan Cup continues on to the 8th of March. Masatori Yasuda and Yua Uemura, they defeated the Unbound Co.'s Daiki Nagai and Drilla Maloney. United Empire's Great Okan and Hanare, they defeated Oleg Bolton and Tomoaki Hanma. United Empire's Francesco Akira, Jake Lee, and Jacob Boston Young, they defeated Bishamon, Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, along with Tatsuya Matsumoto. TMDK's Hartley Jackson and Kosei Fujita, they defeated United Empire's Callum Newman and Zane J. Aaron Wolfe, Satoshi Kojima, Toru Yano, they defeated House of Torture members Dick Togo, Ren Narita, and Yujiro Takahashi. Unbound Co., Shingo Takagi, and Yota Tsuji, they defeated House of Torture members Don Fale and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. First round matches continue for the New Japan Cup. Shota Umino defeated Chase Owens, and then we had Ryohei Oiwa defeat Yuto Ice. On to the 10th of March, the Knockout Brothers, Yuto Ice and Oscar, they defeated Aaron Wolfe and Masatori Yasuda. United Empire's Francesco Akira, the Great Okan, Hanare, Jake Lee, and Jacob Boston Young, they defeated the Goto Revolutionary Army of Hiroki Goto, Tatsuya Matsumoto, Yoshihashi, Oleg Bolton, and Toru Yano. TMDK's Hartley Jackson and Kosei Fujita. They defeated the United Empire's Callum Newman and Zane J. House of Torture members Chase Owens, Ren Narita, and Yujiro Takahashi, along with Dick Togo and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. They defeated Satoshi Kojima, Shota Umino, and Tomoaki Hanma. TMDK's Ryohei Oiwa and Zack Sabre Jr. They defeated Unbound Ko's Daiki Nagai and Yota Tsuji. Second round matches begin here for the New Japan Cup. We had Shingo Takagi, who got his bye. He defeated Don Fale, thankfully. And then the other second round match was Yura Uemura defeating Drilla Maloney. On to the 12th. The Knockout Brothers of Oscar and Yuto Ice defeated House of Torture members Chase Owens and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. TMDK's Ryohei Oiwa and Zack Sabre Jr. They defeated Unbound Ko's Daiki Nagai and Drilla Maloney. Aaron Wolf, Shota Umino, and Toru Yano. They defeated House of Torture members Dick Togo, Don Fale, and Yujiro Takahashi. TMDK's Hartley Jackson and Kosei Fujita. They defeated the United Empire's Callum Newman and Zane J. United Empire's Francisco Akira, Jake Lee, and Jacob Austin Young. They defeated Goto Revolutionary Army members Hiroki Goto, Tatsuya Matsumoto, and Yoshihashi. Unbound Ko's Shingo Takagi and Yota Tsuji. They defeated Tomoaki Hanma and Yura Uemura. More for the second round action matches. We had Ren Narita defeat Satoshi Kojima. And then Oleg Boltin defeated Hanare in a banger match. We then go on to the 13th, which was on Friday. Yes, Friday the 13th. House of Torture members Chase Owens and Yujiro Takahashi. They defeated Masatori Yasuda and Shota Umino. TMDK's Kosei Fujita, Ryohei Oiwa, and Zack Sabre Jr. They defeated Satoshi Kojima, Tatsuya Matsumoto, and Yoshihashi. Aaron Wolf, Oleg Boltin, and Toru Yano defeated House of Torture members Don Fale, Ren Narita, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. The War Dogs of Drilla Maloney and Shingo Takagi, or the War Dragon, should I say, defeated Tomoaki Hanma and Yura Uemura. United Empire's Francesco Akira, Great Okan, Hanare, Jacob Austin Young, and Zane J. They defeated the Unbound Co. of Daiki Nagai, Gato, Oscar, Yuto Ice, and Yota Tsuji. More second round action in the New Japan Cup. Callum Newman gets his win over Hartley Jackson. And then to end the night, we had Hiroki Goto defeat Jake Lee. On to the 14th, yesterday, United Empire's Francisco Akira, Great Okan, Hanare, and Jacob Austin Young. They defeated the Unbound Co. of Daiki Nagai, Drilla Maloney, Oscar, and Yuto Ice. House of Tortures, Chase Owens, Don Fale, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru. They defeated Aaron Wolf, Masatori Yasuda, and Satoshi Kojima. The Unbound Co. Shingo Takagi and Yota Tsuji. They defeated Tomoaki Hanma and Yura Uemura. United Empire's Callum Newman, Jake Lee, and Zane J. They defeated the Goto Revolutionary Army of Goto, Tatsuya Matsumoto, and Yoshihashi. Oleg Boltin and Toru Yano. They teamed up to defeat House of Torture members Dick Togo and Ren Narita. In the second round matches here, Shota Umino defeated Yujiro Takahashi, and Zack Sabre Jr. defeated Ryohei Oiwa. On to the previews for this coming week of everything that's going down in the wrestling landscape. We have GCW shows coming this week. So Much Fun is the name of the GCW show. This is going to be taking place today. So we're just going to have Bussy, Ali Catch, and Effie back together again versus Unsigned and Don't Care of Anakin Murphy and Gary J. Atlantic City Street Fight, versus, which is going to have Matt Tremont go one-on-one versus Christian Napier. Beastman versus Bear Bronson. JCW title match is going to be Charles Mason, the champion, versus Teriyaki. And then for the GCW tag team title match, we're going to have Busta in the Brain of Alec Price and Jordan Oliver, the champions, go up against Don Freeze and Ruckus. AEW has Revolution tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The 0 Hour will be on YouTube and HBO Max tonight at 7 p.m., which will include the Infantry of Carly Bravo and Sean Dean in a tag match versus Boom and Doom of Big Boom, AJ, and QT Marshall. AEW TBS title match, we're going to have Willow Nightingale go one-on-one against Lena Cross. And then, excuse me, folks, sorry about that. In the AEW national title, 21-man, sorry, folks, 21-man Blackjack Battle Royal. We're going to see Ricochet versus 20 other guys. A lot of the guys have been shown the promo packages on between Dynamite and Collision this past week. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of faces, and then we might get some returns tonight. So who knows? But tune in to the 0 Hour on either YouTube or HBO Max. Then we have the main show. We're going to have Darby Allin, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong going up against the Dogs of Clark Connors, David Finlay, and Gabe Kidd. AEW Women's World Tag Team title match. The Babes of Wrath of Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale are going to go up against the Colossal, Lena Cross, and Megan Bain. Toni Storm is going to go one-on-one against Marina Shafir, where everybody's going to be banned from ringside. Swerve Strickland's going to go one-on-one against Brody King. Andrade El Idolo is going to go one-on-one against Bandito. AEW World Trios title match is going to have the Don Callis family of Kazuchika Okada, Kyle Fletcher, and Mark Davis go up against Jet Speed of Kevin Knight and Mike Bailey and their new tag team partner, Mystico. AEW World Tag Team title match, we're going to see FTR go up against the Young Bucks. AEW Continental title, no time limit match is going to have John Moxley go one-on-one against Konosuke Takeshita. For the AEW Women's World title match, the best 2 out of 3 falls match, we're going to see Tekla go one-on-one against Chris Statlander. And then for the AEW World title match, which is going to be a Texas death match, is going to be MJF versus the Hangman Adam Page. New Japan Pro Wrestling. More of the New Japan Cup to come this week. We have today's show for the New Japan Cup that happened this morning. The Cup matches are Shingo Takagi versus Yuri Uemura and Ren Narita versus Oleg Boltin. We then have the New Japan shows that are going to be coming up on the 17th, the 20th, and then the finals are going to be taking place on the 21st. HOG's House of Glory Pro Wrestling, HOE, with the big event Super Clash of 2026. This is going to be taking place on the 21st of March. So far announced, we have the Amazing Red versus Sammy Guevara. That's the end of it all, folks. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We have a spotlight this week.
Thank you for all your support.
So there's that, folks. That was a spotlight. Dolores just wanted to thank everybody for their support with how they've been supporting her, be it either keeping her and her family and her mother specifically in their thoughts and in their wishes and praying for her and things of that nature and supporting her whatever way you can. So I just wanted to come out and say that on her behalf, as Dolores knows and as I've told her, keeping her and her family in my thoughts as well. So hopefully things improve over time and, got to just do our best and stay positive and be there for our loved ones as Dolores is doing for her mother currently. So that is the show for today. A little bit under an hour. Thought I'd go over, but it is what it is. We'll be back next week. Same kind of format, folks. Until we can get everything back and rolling under the norm. But there's my QR code. My QR code has all my social media stuff on it. My Twitter account. It has my Letterboxd written reviews for the movies that I watch on a regular basis in the movie theaters and stuff like that. And I believe it also has my Instagram account on there as well. So you can check me out there. I'll be on True Heel Heat tomorrow to do the AEW Revolution review. So you guys can check me out on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel there. And then, as always, folks, come back here next Sunday afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to see and listen to the breakdown and everything that was in professional wrestling for the week. As always, folks, I'm your good brother, Jay News. I'm out of here for today. As I said before, keep Dolores and her family in your thoughts. She will be back soon, hopefully. But the lights have gone out, as you see in the background there. Peace to y'all. Check you out next time.